I got to know all 32 NFL head coaches just a little bit better, but not just as gridiron generals, but as regular people like you and me. Stars, they're just like us. So with that in mind, we had this great photograph that all the coaches took together, right? We saw this photograph. It was dissected by us. Kyle did a great job. The Barstool guys did a great job. Deadspin did a great job. It's almost hack night at this point. How many people have broken down this photo? But we as a table have not broken down this photo. We're going to do a segment called Pick Your Coach. Okay. PIC. Pick your coach. Funny. And based on knowing nothing more about these men than the photograph, I'm going to present 3 different scenarios, and you tell us which one of those head coaches, based on the photo, you would choose for each situation. Nate, I'm going to start with you, and the first category is, which NFL head coach would you feel most comfortable with presenting in front of a Fortune 500 company?
All right, so here's the thing. I know we're going strictly off the photo, but my guy, it's the photo and what I think he knows about business, also with the way that he speaks. Fortune 500, it's about, you know, the acquirement of...
Acquirement?
Yeah, acquiring ventures and selling. So I'm going to say a guy that can speak well.
Yes.
It's my coach that I love, not my coach, but a coach that I love, Mike Barack Tomlin. Now, here's the thing about Mike. When you listen to him speak, he is one of the best talkers in the game. So when you're talking in front of a Fortune 500 company, you have to be able to speak a good game.
Got to talk the game.
I'm going to go with Dan Quinn.
DQ.
I am, because I feel like you have. I want to hear him do a TED Talk. He's motivational. He will, play Rage Against the Machine. He gets to his players. He'll go in there and come up with a slogan. So I feel like if I have a big business meeting, a little zig and zag. Bring in Dan Quinn.
DQ.
I love
Set
DQ.
the room on fire.
I think if you're standing up there, you got to project confidence and security in yourself. Give me Big Red. I'm going with Andy Reid standing up there. You know that guy's successful if he's dressing like that in shorts. Look at Zuckerberg walking in to meet with venture capitalists in a bathrobe. I think he goes up there, he says, Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go? And it is a wrap. Give me Big Red. That's it.
I'm going with Steve Wilks. You know why? Because I looked at all 32 of these guys, and in the photograph, Steve Wilks is the only one rocking a pocket square. That just screams confidence. I'm getting the... Don't give me his face. Give me the pocket square.
He's the only one?
The only one going pocket square. That wins. And Zimmer was not wearing a pocket square.
I think Patricia has a napkin.
Yeah, something. A handkerchief somewhere.
Ketchup on it. Go on.
Next question. This is fun. Pick your coach. Nate Burleson. Which NFL head coach would you ask to help you move furniture? A bunch of stories.
Well, listen, you don't want a little guy. You don't want somebody that's older. You want somebody that's young, that looks strong, and you need good height because they got to be able to reach things on the top shelf. I'm going with Matt Too Tall Nagy. Have you seen this guy in this picture? Just go to the right. He looks like he's 6'9". Schrager, you're a tall guy. You've seen all these guys in person.
Towering over Vrabel.
How tall is this man?
Nagy's a big guy. He's a college quarterback.
He can reach anything that you need him to reach, and if you're moving, that is key. I love it.
Coming in at 6'4", 261 out of Akron, Ohio. Give me Mike Vrabel.
Yeah.
Vrabel, I have this couch and then my grandma's piano, my grandma's clock. Can you carry this up? I'm going to go get my nails done. Maybe I'll bring you back a matcha tea. Bye.
Matcha tea. Listen, often moving is about strategy. It is doing the puzzle, and sometimes you need a little risk, too. Will one bungee cord hold down 50 pounds of luggage on the roof? Let's find out. Doug Peterson ain't afraid to roll the dice, okay? And he just strikes me as a guy who has a truck, and moving sometimes is about beer. We saw him handle the beer on the parade route. And, guys, you know how much he has actually moved as a player? Miami, New York, New Jersey, moved to Ryan. Miami, again, started his coaching career, something Baptist.
Calvary Baptist.
So this guy knows how to move. He knows how to drink beer. He knows how to drive that truck. And also a tall drink of water. Doug Peterson, the champ.
I'm going with Doug Marrone. Is there anyone you'd rather hang out with for a day than Doug Marrone?
That's a great answer.
And, hey, Doug,
truck too.
Get the piano. And you know what, Doug? At the end of it, what are we going to do? Let's get some sound involved. Guys, let's go to the clip.
Ooh.
I can tell you right now, go in, I'm going to take a shower. We'll have the medical report later on, okay? I'm going to take the shower, all right? I'll call my wife, meet me at home, pick up some bologna and cheese. I'm going to go out the back way, all right? I'm going to get in my car. I'm going to drive home. I'm going to listen to some music. Don't listen to the NFL. Don't listen to scores or anything like that. Go home, pet my dogs because we won, all right? And then I'm just going to... Yeah, it's not as fun as, it's not like, woohoo, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
We reward ourselves with bologna sandwiches at the end.
That's your guy.
It's like the perfect moving meal.
That's it.
Yeah.
He's got a plan.
Big glass of milk and some bologna.
I bet Marone has a truck, too. Probably has Calvin on the back of it, too, that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, sitting on the wheels.
Dale Jr.
Yeah. Absolutely. He's from the Bronx, though, Kyle. He might have a big Yankee logo.
Doesn't show, maybe. Okay.
You know, that guy, Calvin, on a Red Sox logo.
Maybe.
All right, anyway.
I like it. Or Mets.
Yeah, Mets, maybe. Lastly, last one, maybe the most important one, because all these guys look great in the photo. Which one of these NFL coaches would you most want to hit the club with in Las Vegas? Nate Burleson.
All right, listen, I want a guy that looks good when you walk in the club, but also a guy that just looks like he can tear up some nickel slots. I'm not even going to say his name. Just pan in on the picture, and you let me know if this guy looks like he can go to Vegas. I'm talking Andy Nickel Slots Reed. Look at that shirt, man. He's killing it. You meet him later for dinner, he's like, hey, I won 50,000 nickel slots. What? How'd you do that?
Sitting there with a cup of coins, lighting one cigarette off another.
I'm with you. That was my second choice.
Yeah.
But I'm really intrigued by a new head coach in the league, and it's Matt Patricia.
Yes, Kate!
Get me to Vegas with Matty P. I need to know more. They're asking him questions. He's actually answering. I feel like he's finally free. It's like when your buddy breaks up with his girlfriend who is like not really strict, won't let him do anything, and then you go to Vegas with him, and it is the best weekend ever. That is Matty P right now, and I got to see what he's going to pick to wear.
Oh,
in
yeah.
Vegas.
I mean,
Affliction or what? Or not? We're not going.
I picture Matty P with one of those like 2-foot daiquiris hanging around. You see what I mean with that giant cup? I love that
you have
guy.
that friend every
Hell
year.
yes.
You break up and they're like, all right, let's go to Vegas.
Let's just do
That is
Vegas.
Matty P.
Okay, that's a better answer than mine. I do think, though, there's something getting into a club. You want someone new, someone you haven't seen before. Who's that guy, man? Marvin Lewis, we know you're here every year. Okay, how about Steve Wilkes?
Wilkes with
a
the
new
pocket
guy.
square.
And by the way, look, I don't know if you can see it. The sock game is crazy. I want someone who's very different from me, who's very much cooler than me, so I can just ride in on those coattails and he can do all the talking. I don't talk the good game at the club. Steve Wilkes, quietly, is someone I like to learn a bit about over a Magnum bottle of bubbly.
You know who I'm going with. If I'm going to Vegas, you need a hookup. You need a guy who's going to walk in and the guy at the front says, yes, sir. Give me the guy who's calling Vegas home. Give me Gruden.
Hey, man. Yeah, man, let me in the club. I got 12 guys with me. We're not dressed that well and there's no women, but let us in. Come on in, coach. We got a table.
We got a fest, man. You know what type of fest this is.
Tweet us at #JuniorPD. Heavyweight champion of the world is in the house, and I'm going toe-to-toe with him. Are you ready, Mr. Wilder? Where's Mr.
Deontay, the bronze bomber. Roll Tide. Roll Tide. Guy on the right's about to get knocked out.
You ain't lying. You got